Hey everybody, Logan Harp1 here, and today we actually have a review for Monster Hunter World. I've actually got two more reviews I have to do after this. I have one for the new Dragon Ball FighterZ, or as I just call it, Dragon Ball FighterZ. And we also have Dissidia Final Fantasy NT. So, I wanted to try out this new layout to see how it all looks, and this will be the first review out of the three. I'm debating whether I want to put all three videos together and just have, a big 3 video game review. But I'm not sure how that'll go, if it all mixes well together. And that's really about it for that. So now to get on the game. I have not beat Monster Hunter World. This is actually me still doing, the first few missions in the beginning. I've not really even got far in it. I've just been enjoying it. I've been enjoying the other two games since January. Literally was nothing but 3 great games coming out. 3 completely different types of games, and overall it's just a great month. Great way to start out the new year. So, Monster Hunter World. Gameplay, I really like it. Right here I was using the 2 blades, which I really enjoy, but they're too weak, is my thing. They're too weak for what I'm using them, and I ended up going with the double blade. I know 2 blade, double blade, but I went with the double blade because I kind of enjoy that Darth Maul feel, like you have that staff, pretty much. Sorry for my coughing, it's never going away. I really enjoyed this game, though. The environment is beautiful, even though there are moments where you kind of feel like everything's kind of faded. I don't know if that has to do with the HDR, because in the gameplay here, it looks amazing. And it does whenever I'm playing in HDR, but sometimes it just, when you check how the colors look differently, it shows. But yeah, scenery, great. The gameplay, amazing. I do love how the AI interacts with each other here. And I know I'm looking away from the camera a lot, but I'm kind of watching the video as well to kind of give a better explanation, description, something. But yeah, it makes it great whenever other monsters come in. Especially with their weaker ones, just for the fact that, like you saw I could do, I could hide and just kind of sharpen my weapons without worrying about being killed. And that definitely happened in a video that I had uploaded last on this game, because it was straight up that one giant T-Rex looking monster. And I don't know how that happened, but I got lucky with it. And that's also the thing, everything's fluid, it feels great. And I'm extremely ready to start getting back into it. I've been playing Dissidia Final Fantasy NT. I can't help it. I love that game. Whenever I played the beta, I played the beta for actually every single game I've reviewed, and or in this 3 parts review, you know what I mean. And out of all of them, Monster Hunter World gave me the best experience, just because it gave you exactly what you're going to be doing. You go after 3 different monsters in the beta, and you do your best. I do like how long the timer is, because you can tell he's weak here. There was, and of course in the first few missions, you get a 50-minute timer. And I especially needed that for one mission, and I didn't record it because of how long it was. But what had happened was I had started the game, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to find the monster myself. I'm not going to follow all the fireflies. And how wrong I was, because those things are a lifesaver to finding it. And with how big the map is, it doesn't feel that big, but when you really are looking for a specific creature, it's huge. And you never know what you're actually looking for. So, whenever I ended up actually using the fireflies. I found the monster quickly, and I actually think it was this game, or this video, because if you notice at the beginning, I started right when I found it, and this actually was it because it took forever to even find it, and I regretted that because that took a little bit of time off of me. But what I can say about this game, overall, it's just great, and the customization is really good. You get to kind of pick exactly how you want your character to be, and I've only in the beta I tried, I think, 4 weapons. I really didn't want to stray away too much. I used the axe that also has like a shield. Um, I used the double blade, the 2 blades like I'm doing right here, and I used it was like a dragon sword. It was a long sword, but it was really I didn't care for that weapon. It's too slow. It hits hard, but it's too slow. And I'm probably going to test out more, but for now, I'm just going to stick with what I have. And yeah, I took this monster down and took what's left. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. I'm going to give this game so far 8 out of 10 just for the overall enjoyment. And I want y'all to enjoy this great scene right here, so I'll leave y'all at that. Thank you. Thank you all for watching that, and I hope you enjoy our Dragon Ball FighterZ and our Dissidia Final Fantasy NT. Tune in next time, or now. Welcome to the second review, Dragon Ball FighterZ, out of our 3-part review of 3 different games. So, I'm not going to take as long as I did on the Monster Hunter video with this one, because you're about to watch me just get completely destroyed. I don't know what I thought when finding this person, because they had a lot of wins, and you'll see. I don't really need to talk about the story, just because story doesn't matter. What matters about this game is the fact that it's a straight up fighter. And as you can tell, I got the ever-living death beat out of me. I was trying, but I'm just not that good at these types of games. But I wanted it because it's a Dragon Ball Z game, and I haven't played a DBZ game in years. And I'm talking Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2. And that's what I mean by years. I loved that game, and I love this game, honestly. I've won a few matches, but I've never been great at it. And overall, gameplay just fine. It's extremely fast, extremely fluid, and it's smooth. I mean, like I said, it's fluid, smooth. It's high-paced, intense. And overall, I'm happy with the purchase. I give this game maybe 7.5, just for the simple fact that it's just painful. It is a very painful game to the hands, especially whenever you're doing your best to get as many of the combos off as possible, while avoiding what's happened to me in this video. And I want to get better at it, and I'm not going to change the score because I'm bad at it. I'm not going to go any lower with it, because overall, gameplay, the graphics, everything's great. This game holds up, and even though it is actually the least played out of the 3 that I'm reviewing right now, it's overall just a great game. I really like it. I've said it's a great game a little too much now, and that's really all I can say. I got demolished. I can't help it. I recommend buying it if you're into fighters. And here we are with the final review, Dissidia, Final Fantasy NT.
Wits about you and we have naught to fear. Hope you're ready to lose.
So, about this game, it's actually going to be the shortest review out of the three. There's not a lot to say about this game. It's amazing. It's an amazing 3 versus 3 arena fighter. And even though it was technically on the PSP and it was an arcade game, but it has plenty more content since, you know, time has went on. And what makes it great as well is the simple fact I mean, you have all the Final Fantasy characters there with you. There's really not much to complain about. You have Cloud, you have Noctis, you have Lightning, you have good old Squall, if we really want to call him good. And what actually makes this game kind of funny to me is there's a show my mom watches called General Hospital. It's one of those soap opera shows, and until yesterday, pretty much, we figured out that the guy who voices Cloud in Final Fantasy is actually, and it ain't gonna focus, it was the guy who was in the middle. A guy named Steve Burton, who is actually the character named Jason in that show. And it's her favorite character too, so it's kind of funny. Overall, graphics amazing, gameplay's amazing, high pace, fast action, fast pace, high action, and I give it a 9. Thank you all for watching.